Vinyl plank flooring has all the visual appeal of solid hardwood flooring, but without the high price tag. In fact, there are many different types of vinyl flooring ranging from luxury vinyl tile to vinyl sheet flooring that can mimic the look of real hardwood floors, ceramic tiles, or natural stone at a fraction of the cost. It's also a favorite for DIYers tackling a flooring project for the first time. We'll start by covering the tools and materials you'll need to get the job done. Then we'll walk you through each step of the installation process, starting with preparing the subfloor. And once you know how to install vinyl flooring, you can quickly and efficiently transform any room in your home with a stunning new floor. And the best part is learning how to install vinyl flooring is something you can do yourself. Let's jump into it. Vinyl flooring is one of the most popular flooring options for new home construction projects because it's so easy to install. You can do this by using a level and a straight edge placed in several spots around the room. In areas that are prone to moisture, such as basements, bathrooms, and laundry rooms, it's recommended to install a vapor barrier. You can use a 6mm plastic sheeting secured with tape over the concrete floor. In particularly damp areas, you may even want to consider a sump pump to keep the space dry. Regardless of which type of underlayment you choose, make sure to install it according to the manufacturer's instructions. Most underlayments come in 4-foot by 8-foot sheets that you'll need to seam together using the included adhesive. Use a T-bar and spacer to ensure you leave a 1-2-inch expansion gap around the perimeter of the room. These tools will help you maintain a consistent 1 to 2-inch border around the walls, which is important for 2 reasons. 1, it allows the flooring to expand and contract with changes in humidity and temperature without buckling. Now it's time to trim off the excess flooring from the last row. Again, always measure twice and cut once to avoid costly mistakes. Vinyl baseboard is flexible, so it's easier to install than traditional wood baseboard. Simply apply a line of construction adhesive along the back of the baseboard, press it against the wall, and secure it with finishing nails. For a seamless look, you can also opt for a metal baseboard. This type of baseboard is more durable and moisture-resistant, making it ideal for high-traffic areas. You may need to use a utility knife or a saw to cut the excess flooring, depending on the type of blade your utility knife takes. So if you're installing it in a high-traffic area, you may want to consider installing an area rug to help prevent slips and falls. With a little planning and preparation, you can achieve a beautiful new floor that will enhance the look and feel of any room in your home. For more helpful tips and advice, visit our website. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more home improvement videos. Thanks for watching. And 2, it makes installing the baseboard easier since you won't have to worry about fitting the baseboard around the flooring. If the flooring runs the width of the room, cut the excess flooring so that it's no more than 1/8 inch from the wall. Then you'll need to install quarter round to cover the gap. Be sure to place the seams between the planks for added support. To make this transition as seamless as possible, you can use transition strips. You'll also need to install transition pieces when moving from one type of flooring to another, such as from hardwood to vinyl. Also, if your underlayment has staggered seams, make sure that the seams in the underlayment and the flooring don't line up. You'll probably need a crowbar or knee kicker to push the planks into place. Just be careful not to use excessive force and damage the flooring. No matter which type you choose, follow the manufacturer's instructions for installation. Staggering the seams in each row is preferred, so try to keep the seams in each row offset by at least 6 inches. They're available in various materials, including metal and vinyl. To install a J-channel, simply apply a line of construction adhesive along the back of the J-channel. Press it firmly against the wall and secure it with finishing nails. You can also use a hammer and nail set to countersink the nails and create a smooth surface. This helps create a more visually appealing floor that looks less repetitive. If your subfloor is slightly uneven, you may be able to correct it using self-leveling compound. Begin by cutting the first row of planks to the width of the room. Remember to always measure twice and cut once. Vinyl flooring is easier to cut than hardwood, but you still want to take your time and make accurate cuts to ensure a tight fit. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for mixing and applying the compound, and allow adequate drying time before proceeding. Begin by thoroughly cleaning the area to be carpeted and remove any debris, dust, or dirt. Start by applying a bead of waterproof wood glue to the tongue of the flooring using a notched spreader. Insert the planks into the groove of the previous row, then gently tap them into place using a rubber mallet. Make sure each row is parallel to the first row and that all the planks are tightly joined together. Repair any cracks or gaps using a patching compound, putty knife, and sandpaper. Once your subfloor is in tip-top shape, it's time to install the underlayment. Underlayment provides an additional layer between the subfloor and the flooring, helping to reduce noise and provide a more comfortable feel underfoot. Some vinyl flooring products come with an attached underlayment, so check the packaging to see if yours does before purchasing anything extra. Your subfloor doesn't have to be perfect, but large dips or high spots may cause problems down the road. The type of underlayment you need will depend on whether you're installing the flooring over a concrete or wood subfloor. However, they have different moisture resistance levels. Foam underlayment is typically made from high-density polyethylene, which is waterproof. Cork underlayment, on the other hand, is not waterproof and may not perform as well in areas that are prone to moisture. Vinyl flooring typically isn't installed over carpet. If you need help deciding which type of flooring is right for you, check out our website. In this video, we'll give you the basics on how to install vinyl plank flooring in any room. Now, while this video is designed to be a helpful guide, remember that every flooring manufacturer may have slightly different installation instructions, so always refer to your product packaging for specific directions. And materials to complete your vinyl plank flooring installation. Here's a list of everything you'll need: a tape measure, utility knife, rubber mallet, safety glasses, foam or cork underlayment, waterproof wood glue, pencil, straight edge, T-bar and spacer, crowbar or knee kicker, J-channel and quarter-round metal or vinyl baseboard. Also keep in mind that if you're installing a floating floor over a concrete slab, it's recommended that you wait until the flooring is installed before applying any baseboards or quarter-round to prevent potential moisture problems. Tools and materials. Before you begin, make sure you have all the necessary tools. Now, some vinyl plank flooring products come with an attached underlayment, so check the packaging before you buy anything extra. Installation time. Now that you have all your tools and materials ready to go, it's time to start installing your new vinyl flooring. Preparing the subfloor. Proper preparation of your subfloor is key to ensuring your vinyl flooring lasts as long as possible. You should also check to see if your subfloor is level. If you're installing your flooring over a concrete slab, you may need to take additional measures to prevent moisture from seeping into the floor. Installing the underlayment. If you do need to buy underlayment separately, there are two main options: foam or cork. Both materials provide good sound and heat insulation. If you're installing your vinyl flooring over a concrete slab, it's important to use a waterproof underlayment. Cutting the first row. Now it's time to start laying your vinyl planks. It's best to start your first row of flooring from the center of the room and work your way out towards the walls, installing each subsequent row. Once you've cut your first row of vinyl flooring, it's time to lay the rest of the planks. As you continue to install the planks, check periodically to ensure that you're maintaining a consistent expansion gap around the room. Finishing the job. After your last row is complete, remove the T-bar and spacer. Now, if your flooring runs the length of the room, cut the excess flooring so that it's flush with the wall. Once the flooring is trimmed, it's time to install the baseboard. Now, if you're installing LVP in a room where there was carpeting previously, you'll need to remove the carpet padding, tack strips, and transition strips before beginning your vinyl flooring installation. Transitioning between rooms. When installing vinyl flooring in multiple rooms, you'll need to account for any changes in elevation between the rooms. There are several different types of transition strips available, including those that sit on the surface and those that are installed into the flooring. J-channels. J-channels are used to conceal the edge of the flooring where it meets the wall. Now, it's important to note that vinyl flooring can be slippery, and that's it. Now you know how to install vinyl plank flooring.